Boxing Voice.
BoxingVoice.com here with strength and conditioning coach of Sergey Kovalev. Tell us about Sergey's training. You know, what's going on with this fight?
Wow. Okay. Sergey's strength and conditioning was very motivational, very hardworking, and very exhausting. You know, we went to camp early up in Big Bear. You know, he was doing maybe 15 to 17 miles of cardio daily, Pilates, and weights. We did core every day, you know, and actually we do core in the morning and we do core in the evening. You know, I just tried to add on to the amount of power that Sergey already has. He's a very powerful puncher. So we did a lot of bands. We did a lot of crazy drills that I know boxers do. And if you checked out the 24/7, I had him pushing the bar, you know, throwing the medicine ball. Some days he loved me, some days he hated me, you know, and I also cooked for him, you know, so I actually made sure he got the proper nutrition to look as good as he looked, you know, on stage today. That was my job, you know, and it's funny because all of the bosses from HBO and the camp said, you know, he's in the best condition he's ever been in. And I just have to, you know, salute myself for that.
How easy did he make weight?
I think he made, to be honest with you, he made weight very easy because when we got down to Florida, he was already, I would say, 179, 178. So, and they said that was the first time. And I knew that's because of the dieting, the nutrition, cardio, you know, and how hard I pushed him in camp. You know, Sergey is a very disciplined fighter. I don't have to tell Sergey to run. I don't have to tell Sergey to get up and let's do it. You know, I would get up in the morning and run just to be able to keep up with him because his cardio is very phenomenal. See, everybody thinks Sergey is going to gas out. I don't think so. Sergey is a very fine-tuned Ferrari. Vroom, vroom, vroom. And he can go, he can go, he can go, he can go. We were doing like 14 round, you know what I'm saying, bag mid-sessions. You know, he's facing a great champion in Bernard. We all know that. And I salute you, Bernard. You're a great champion. I'm part of the 40 club, too. So this is what 40 looks like, the new 40. But I bet I look better than you when I get 49. No, I was just playing, Bernard. That's a little jokey joke. Like, he was cracking jokes yesterday. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Sergey is ready to change the world. He's ready to become and take the responsibility to be the top dog, to be the king. We know you out there, Adonis. We coming for you next, talking all that crap. Yeah, I can't wait for us to knock you out. Yeah. Go ahead.
Now, speaking of Adonis Stevenson, you know, a lot of people thought when Adonis and Kovalev fought, Kovalev would be the favorite, obviously, because of the power. But Hopkins seems to do good against guys who just come and try to take his head off. John Pascal. Did you tell Sergey, you know, you have to box? I mean, I know you're not the head trainer, but did you work on conditioning and going 12 rounds and throwing 10 light punches instead of one knockout crusher shot?
Well, you know, Crusher throws an average of maybe 50 to 60 punches a round. Bernard's not used to that. The last two guys that Bernard fought, they were like bums to me. Shomanov doesn't have a trainer. This other guy is, yeah, you know, he hasn't faced a crazy guy, Russian, that's a machine tank ready to unload some missiles on your butt. He hasn't faced that in a while. And Adonis, you know, he all right to me, but he ain't really, I mean, he fought Chad. Okay, Chad was, you know, towards another knockout, you know. I just tried to follow the lead of John David Jackson. That's also my mentor, and Derek, you know what I'm saying? Both of those guys welcomed me into camp, you know, opened their arms to me, and I just really tried to add on to the cake that Sergey has. Sergey is a better boxer than what people believe. He is from Russia. Russia is very tough amateur. The dude has over like 150 to 250 fights in amateur. You know, and put it like this, we trained like we were broke. And that's how he's always going to train with us, like we're broke, like we don't have any money. We stay hungry. We train like we're hungry. So I believe he's going to...
The Boxing Voice.